Welcome. Welcome, everybody. John Zager, johnzager.com. How's everybody doing? Good? Good. Having a busy day today. Did a blog or two. Recently did a podcast, and now I'm doing my YouTube. It's, I don't know, it's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon or thereabouts here on the eastern slope. And the sun is kind of doing its thing, so we're going to get through it, and I guess we're going to see if this will work with the sun. The sun's going to keep going down lower and lower, so I'm not sure what that's going to do to the shadow. I'm really not, but I guess we'll deal with it as it happens. We'll just make this a short YouTube. So, just Eastern Slope weather report, like across the nation. Everybody's getting slammed with all kinds of outrageous weather. We have had temperatures down to minus 15, wind chill minus 22. The past week, 10 days at night. During the day, there were a few days that it never got above zero. For the most part, it stayed around 0, 1, 2, 3 degrees. Today's the first day where it got up to, I don't know, I think 16 or something like that. And that's great. Tomorrow, it's supposed to climb a little warmer than that. Tonight, I saw it was supposed to get down to single digits, like around 0. So I think the sub-zero is over. You guys okay with this picture? Is this okay for everybody? I'm not that important, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I just like doing YouTubes. So the weather is breaking, and hopefully it looks like the forecast for the next couple weeks is a warming trend out to a couple weeks from now, to where it's supposed to be up in the high 40s and, I don't know, possibly 50. But so I'm pretty excited about that. Doesn't sound like we're going to be down below 0 anymore. Doesn't sound like the snow is going to happen. We're probably going to move into an area where we get those big, huge, massive storms in the spring that are all wet, and they break branches and all that kind of thing. I'm in my truck, so I'm just watching traffic as it goes by me. That's all that I was doing right there. So, purpose and meaning in your life. That's kind of been the theme of everything I'm doing today, and I kind of want to stick to it just for a brief. I'm not going to do a long one, but science and spirituality are the two sides, two factions that are saying that the majority of people just don't have a purpose or a meaning in their life. And we talked about that quite extensively over on the podcast here recently. And it seems to hold true based on the research that science doing and spirituality, which is religion. Religion, of course, is saying, we need to get a better relationship with the God of our understanding. We maybe need to start reading the Bible. We need to start doing more service-oriented things towards other people. Things like that are going to give you some purpose and meaning in your life, as opposed to walking around haphazardly with no relationship with a higher power and not doing anything for the greater good. How can you have a purpose or meaning in your life? Science also is saying the same thing. They're saying everybody's looking for the answers from the outside or the environment, as opposed to looking for all your answers to purposes and meanings in life from the inside, what's inside of you. We need to look a little deeper in there and try to think in terms of gratitude and thankfulness, and just all the good things that happen to us, the miracles that occur every day. And so thinking and feeling, it's going to cause us to start having a bit of a purpose and a meaning and being of service and for the greater good, for the greater good. 70% plus of people live in stress around the world today. And pretty difficult if you're in survival mode or lack to try to develop any kind of purpose or meaning in your life. And it's time that maybe we take a step back. We start getting into meditation, hypnosis. We start looking at taking, we're in beta. We want to get down into alpha, theta, and of course start looking at lowering all of those things so that we quiet down and can start processing better things that are happening for us in our life. So just wondered, my thought, and the reason that I came on here, not to talk about what I've already talked about both in my blog and podcast, but to bring back up the possibility that I would sure be willing to have a little workshop, be it a half a day, be it a full day, like a Saturday or a Sunday or something like that, where we can all get together and sit down and collectively start having a conversation about the things that are going on in our life, both good and bad, whether we have meaning in our life and to what degree, whether we have purpose in our life and to what degree, or are we searching and looking for that, and are we searching and looking in the wrong places, the outside, the outside environment, not inside of us, not internally. And maybe we could throw in a meditation. Might be very good if we could put together a little one-day workshop where we have a meditation included in that, to where we learn some of the techniques on meditating and how it can cause a lot of healthy things to occur in our lives, as well as designing our futures and having purpose and meaning and being for the greater good. Does that make sense? I just went over and got some tea. I like to drink a little tea in the evening about this time. It tastes pretty good. So easy to get a hold of. You can email me, you can text me, you can call me. You can go to any of my social media sites. You can go to YouTube and comment. You can go to Spreaker.com. Gosh darn, I'm just everywhere out there with all of the stuff that I'm doing. And just feel free to comment. You can go to my website, johnzager.com, comment there. But I would like to propose that we do a workshop. And I think the first one, I'm not even all that interested in the money situation, although here I am, as everybody knows, in this freezing cold truck in the middle of winter. But, if you guys want to throw something in for a donation, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. But again, the most important thing is maybe we could have a workshop. I know there's not a lot of people that follow me, but there are enough people to have a small workshop. And maybe if it were to go well and you start getting some of your needs met and you get some direction and guidance, and maybe we could do another one and have a little larger group the next time around. So that's kind of where I'm at today, and I really wanted to see how this was going to work. I've got this little holder thing. It's like this little guy with two hands like this and you put the phone down inside of it, and then I don't have to hold it like I've been holding it before. I'm going to play around with it, but I think it has possibilities anyway. So track me down. Let me know if you all want to do a little workshop, and it won't be scary. It won't be scary at all. And I'll look forward to hearing from you. And God bless everybody. Take care of one another. And I'll look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.